On deck today, a rematch of the Big Ten championship game. Penn State and Oregon, when the Ducks prevailed. An emerging rivalry in this new-look Big Ten conference. Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the winners of 3 straight Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Ducks will kick this away to start us off. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back to pass. It's Allen. The sure hand. It's Allen. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Singleton. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The Nittany Lions will crank up the tempo. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
The Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Running with purpose. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Dropping back, it's Allen. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught behind the line. It's Allen. They get the 3rd down conversion. First down now from the 37.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Pena. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Now, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. With the catch, it's Martin. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
That completion makes it second and medium.
691, Gators score. Here we go.
Scanning the field, it's Aller. Grab down the middle, it's Allen. Brought down, but broke the tackle. Produced a solid gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Looking to scramble. End zone ahead. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
But it's a touchdown on the board here early in the game for him. And Chris, intentional or not, look how much time they took off the clock here in the opening quarter. So not only did they get a touchdown, they took the air out of the ball as well.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. Defense will make this stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Moves out of the pocket. They'll try a pass here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First play of the drive now, set up at the 24. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Screen to the wide receiver. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again, getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Second down play coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Scanning the field. It's Allen. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, what a grab!
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
And the Nittany Lions have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
Second down now after the sack. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to throw. It's Allen. Defense is coming after him. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He could go. Past the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. The defense produces 6 points.
Not only are they able to come up with some points of their own, now the defense on the other side comes up with a turnover and a touchdown to tie the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
Automatic on the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On first down, it's play action. Zips it down the middle. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to pass. It's Aller. He escapes the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He'll take a deep shot here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there, and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Quick dart to the right. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they go with the dagger concept here on this play, but unfortunately the quarterback could not get it to his intended target running on that vertical route.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Hits the running back in the flat. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here and looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Breaks into the clear. As the first down is still going. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, that is so frustrating for this defense. You think you've got them right where you want them on 3rd and long, and you give up a run play for a first down. The offense makes you pay for assuming the pass and bailing out too quick in coverage.
The quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry up. Looking for some space. It's Hughes. Powering through. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. It's third down for the offense. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
The first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So they get nothing on the first down run. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Looking to throw. It's Allen. He's running out of time here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he'll drop back here on third down. On the move now. It's another deep shot. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. What a diving catch way downfield. Big gain. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Lions will kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Penn State. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw, comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with a ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. making play of the drive. He looks right for a completion. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The Ducks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Makes the grab. It's low. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Risky call here by this offense. I thought the quarterback might wait a little bit longer for him to take his route beyond the sticks, but he gets the ball out of his hands. And how about the job by this receiver?
And looking for a big play here. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Bringing pressure. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Moves out of the pocket. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down. The Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Aller. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and it's incomplete. A chance at a much-needed takeaway there. Now it's second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Punt over the middle. It's Pena. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite third down offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Play action fake, looking to throw. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking for a receiver. He escapes the pocket. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in.
But these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Pulls it in. It's Hughes. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. The Ducks will come to the line to run the hurry up. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
On the run here, lets it go. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incompletion sets up a second down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Takes off in a bootleg. Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Ross. They make the stop, but it's a big game down to the 29.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The offense really clicking here.
Get set, get set.
And the single back takes the handoff. He's in the clear. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. It's a toss play to the right. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Oh, that's exactly what you don't want to do as a running back here in the fourth quarter. Working with the lead, it's all about eating up that clock and keeping the ball on the ground, which they tried to do. But now he stops the clock by going out of bounds.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Great connection there for 6 points. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back. It's Moore. On the move now. Using his legs on the scramble. The ball is loose. The defense has got it.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. The pocket breaking down. This play is blown up. The defense all over him. The Wildcat look backfires that time. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Makes the grab. It's Smith. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. Second down after that previous play. Looking for a man. Grab behind the line. It's Allen. He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Quick throw, the catch is made. Completion nets about 9 yards, not enough for the first, and it's fourth down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Well, here we go, Chris. Talk about a game-changing play by this defense. Maybe a momentum-stealing play. I mean, there's still work to be done here, but this defense has given their offense a shot to maybe get back into this game.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
And there's the tight end. I've been waiting to see him make a play, and this defense has done such a good job of eliminating him from being a factor in the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead. He finally makes an appearance for his first catch.
The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. To throw, it's Moore. Looking to scramble. He's hit right as he throws it.
The quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. And he'll set up to throw. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. And the Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. The sure hands. It's Benson. Brought to the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the first down. The Ducks pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Looking to chuck it again. The QB throws his third pick of the day.
Boy, the offense just cannot afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Chewing clock with the running game. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush closing in. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
A quick throw out left, complete. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They are 0 for 2 on previous fourth down attempts. We'll see if the third time is a charm. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32. Well, barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
Chris, is a great game and a fun way to start the season. And I think the fact that the team that is expected to win wins this football game, they can use that as a confidence builder. And for the team that loses, think about this. Still a long way to go to be able to kind of right the ship and kind of have the season you expect to have. That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Allen. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Now, fourth down.
And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. He got it. The field goal is good. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the fourth quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they could get it done.
Taking a deep shot here late in the game. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. With the catch, it's Moore. Here he goes. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. To the air, it's Moore. Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
Looking deep for late-game heroics. Oh, and he very nearly threw a 4th interception today. Going to set up 3rd down.
Now here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
That's reeled in. It's Benson. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. No, they stopped him short. The defense with a big